sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels. And the
Bruno Fernandes! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Mkhitaryan. Now it's Arnautovic. Thuram. Arnautovic. Casemiro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Maguire. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I've been so impressed with Harry Maguire's development over the years, Peter. Hats off to those who've helped him become the ball-playing defender he is today. He's very, very good at stepping into midfield, and his ability to pick out long passes and those diagonal balls will play an important part again, no doubt.
Okay, interesting. Bruno Fernandes. Thuram. Casemiro kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Hoyland.
There they go, hunting again.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. DiMarco. And here's Thuram. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Inter! There is the breakthrough.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Shaw just loves to go forward whenever he can. He's got the shot away! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
41 minutes is number 8, Bruno Fernandes.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Place it in low. Bruno Fernandes
has been indicated.
Højlund.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's found a way through. And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this,
Just
and
a
at
quick
half-time,
reminder today,
it's
please
one each.
refrain from...
Perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we are already promptly back underway. Çalhanoğlu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pavard. Now that's well seen too. Ahmad. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Højlund. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's on Arnautovic. Now it's Thuram. And the finish! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Garnacho.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
60 minutes played. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Fratesi. And here's Højlund. Shaw. Showing great feet there. He gets big. He's done very well to get to that.
Ahmad actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Maguire. Diogo Dalot. And Casemiro. Ahmad. He is through here. And he's had it nicked away. Out to the left it goes. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Thuram. Thuram! Oh, and it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they're just about to...
And Arnautovic! And that would have been game, set and match.
Arnautovic just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram. And the shot! Now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bruno Fernandes.
4
Ahmad.
added minutes has been indicated.
Diallo tries making a foray down the right. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, well played. Arnautovic. Now it's Thuram. That's that, the end. Inter Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
Volunteers for
Thuram
which block?
voted man of
Please
the
report to
match,
the staff
and
room
deservedly
immediately.
so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.